I got 3 plants on this video list that I want to talk about. A few of these plants have been with me for quite some time. I've struggled with some, I've propagated some, and I actually bought color back in one. So keep watching. Hey, how you doing? My name is Gerard. I'm an exotic plant collector. I talk about plants on this channel, and I want to give you an update on 3 plants that's been in my care and what they look like now and how the care has changed for one of them. I learned one of them. And matter of fact, I'll jump off and just talk about it right now. It's the red heart philodendron. I've lost a few red heart philodendrons from imports. This is the only one that has been with me and survived everything, even my care, even my emerging care. I don't want to say I'm the best plant care, plant person, hobbyist, horticulturalist. I'm learning. I'm always open to learn. And this was a hybrid that I had to learn about because there was information out there that I was trying to follow, but I was in the midst of losing two. I think 2 or 3 that I lost. I've got them overseas, $25 each, plus a Phyto certificate, but I bought in bulk. That's usually what I do. But this one, I'm actually happy to say it's pretty much grown back. I don't see any red, like, only in that, like, this leaf down here, but nothing red hearting inside. Almost looks like a white knight without the white knight. I also have some nodes I was looking at today. Right up in there, you can see there's a fruit going on, but I do see some red underneath. You can see there's red color underneath the leaves and some emerging growth, but it's pretty tight. It's growing tight, so I'm giving it a lot of light. And I'm actually watering it a lot more than I did when I first got it. One thing I messed up on, I wasn't recognizing the leaves and how turgid they should be. Turgid means basically how stiff the leaves are. Water is in the cells of these leaves, and that's what causes the leaves to look healthy and firm. I was waiting for the leaves to get really, really not turgid. So I was losing red heart philodendrons like by the day. So I switched it up. I actually put a video out, SOS, because I didn't know what was going on. I thought they were just dying over stress. But some great people instant messaged me on Instagram. And you could check me out on Instagram. I have an Instagram page. I water it just like every other philodendron. I do like the scratch test. I check like 3 inches below the soil. If I still see that if I still see that the soil is dry, I'll water it right away. And if I see that it's still wet, I'll just, keep the days in my mind, knowing that I will have to be watering it in the near future. I kind of want to do a difference in light because I've been giving it great light. I've been giving it 240 foot candles. That's why I believe it's so bunched up and scrunched up together. All the leaves are, they're not stretching out like your normal philodendron. So I've been maximizing the lighting and increasing the watering. I haven't fed this yet. I don't know if I'm going to feed it yet. I actually got it fresh soil, organic, a soil mix that I put together that still has nutrients in it. So I won't be feeding it this year. I'll just be observing it under artificial lights. I actually have it in that third shelf up there. That's where I keep it at. And we'll see how it goes. I still want to see some red, red veinage in the leaves because that's what the red heart philodendron is about. That's why I wanted to get it so bad. So we'll see what happens, but I just wanted to show you. It came a long way. It did not look like this at all. It was probably looking like that curled up leaf right there. It was definitely looking like that. I didn't get all this top growth, but everything now is showing me that I'm heading in the right direction. So I don't wait for the leaves to get, well, I don't wait for the soil to get dry. Let's put it like that. So I found the flow to deal with the red heart philodendron, and I'm very happy that I'm able to keep it, because I've already lost $50 on one, and I just still have this 25 one, and I probably can make a cut out of one very shortly if it gets too tall. But I might back away the lighting. I just wanted to see what good lighting would do, and maybe I might do some experiments of giving it less foot candles, maybe giving it either like 150 foot candles, or maybe 200 foot candles. And if you want to learn about foot candles, if you're wondering what foot candles are, check out Daryl Chang's Houseplant Journal. That's where I leveled up and got my foot candle lighting game all the way up, because he has a great video talking about lighting and how to, it's very simple the way he put together. It's just so super simple. So check his channel out. My next one up the bat is one that I took a big risk on. I bought it, I believe, probably, I want to say, I don't know. I can't remember. I have to check my Instagram page. But I went out on a limb and bought a cutting of a Florida Beauty that was just a node cutting, didn't have any roots, and I bought it for $200. That was the most expensive buy that I've ever done. When I opened up the box, I was, there was a fight in my head. I was saying, why did I spend $200 on this plant that's not even have any roots? It's going to take me a long time. And what if it doesn't even make it? So I took a educated risk based on my skill level of taking care of plants. And I said, that plant, if I do manage to get it to establish roots and start throwing off some more nodes, I'll be happy. Well, I'm in the stage of the plant growing roots. I don't want to take it out of its container, but we got roots there. You see that long root going on the bottom of the container, and I think that's a root there. It's not exploding with like roots, but they're in there. They're definitely in there. Actually, you can get a better look. I don't want to yank it up. Let me cut my face out. You can see where the node is, like right there. And you can see I don't know if you can see it. There's a lot of roots in there. I just watered it the other day. I would like to pull it out for you, but there's roots everywhere. You can see that white, that's all root. So it's getting there. It's definitely getting there, but it hasn't established any other node. I clocked it at 250 foot candles, because I keep it on that top section right there, and it's closer to the light. So it's up top there, getting closer. So all of my taller plants that are closer to the light, they're getting a higher amount of foot candles. So hopefully it'll change the course and start to throw out some more leaves with the, I didn't even show you what it looks like, but the leaf is still stunning, that one leaf that I have. And I can't wait to get more, because this is going to be a crazy looking plant. I was still hunting for it. I saw Florida Beauties mostly everywhere, but the price is still high for them. They wanted like at least like $1,000 for a plant that has like 3 or 4 leaves. So $200 was. I thought it was. I thought it was okay. Actually, after I was just on the fence, but I'm like, I can, as long as I can get it to go and try to see how fast it grows. Um, I'll be happy. As long as I experience it, I would consider it right now a slow grower based on whatever I'm doing to it. Like I said, I'm not feeding it. I have it in spag peat moss. I don't know. We'll have to keep watching. It hasn't grown anything yet. I'm happy it has tons of roots. So hopefully this summer I'll be seeing a node or another stem popping out where I can get another leaf. Then I'll be super happy. I'll definitely keep you guys or keep you updated on that. But as it stands for, I have to check the date when I got the plant. It's probably maybe 4 or 5 months. I have to check the turnaround. Now I put the turnaround time when I got it and what today's date is, just so I have it documented for everybody to see. And that is my Florida Beauty in its current form. And it's hey Google, what's today's date?
It is Tuesday, April 20th, 2021.
All right, so that's today's date. I'm shooting this at night on a late night. I just found out that, or today, everybody, the world found out that justice was served for George Floyd, and his murderer is sentenced and was guilty of all counts. So that is a beautiful day for me. This whole week has been an uphill battle. It's been an experience. I actually did a memorial for my mom. She just passed away from COVID. I wanted to put a video out there, but I just couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't formulate something that would honor her the best way I could. So it'll eventually come out. I just couldn't put something together that I thought would be right. My mother was a friend of mine, a counselor. Like we both thought we think alike. We're business oriented. Um, I don't know. She was just a special lady, and I miss her a lot. But I know I'll see her again. So enough about that because I don't want to start crying in front of you guys. But yeah, I did a memorial for we did a memorial for her. We actually um, put a plaque in a bench. It was a nice composite table in my local town in Galloway, New Jersey. We put a plaque over there for her in memory for her. And if anybody wants to go sit down and see, have lunch and be honored by my mom's memorial, which was a cool idea. The lake is it's actually at Patriot Lake in Galloway, New Jersey. It was a great idea that family members thought of to honor her. But like I said, I don't want to talk about that too much because I'll get a little bit. I'm trying to keep my balance and I'm emotional is what I want to say, but I won't talk about that anymore. Last plant is the one and only is the this is the pink princess philodendron. This is my first ever pink princess. This has been with me for quite some time, longer than all these other plants that I've talked about. And this plant, I didn't have pink on it, but I got pink. I've actually cut it back a few times. You can see there as I cut it back. I had a previous video where I talked about how I cut that back and just to see if I can get some more pink. And I did get some pink. Actually made 2 big cuts on it. And the emerging stem that's climbing now, you got a little bit of pink in the stem. And this little pink on the new leaf. These are the older leaves where I have speckles of pink. A little pink there. get my face out of there. It's face detection. Pink there. But this is one of my pink princess that I had for a while. And I'm happy it's doing well. It's one of those plants that I was able to take care of easily. It's just I was waiting for it to start to get some pink. And it actually was getting pretty tall. So I cut it down. And I did a video on that. Check it out. I'll put it somewhere in there. But I did a video on that, and that's what brought out the pink. So if you have a pink princess that's reverted, let it grow up for a little bit, then cut it back, see if you can get something. Hopefully you get something. I'm going to send pink vibes your way, so hopefully you guys can get some pink in your pink princess for everybody that has reverted pink princesses. Because they're very easy plants to take care of. I do the same thing. I keep it on that shelf right there, and it's also getting, since it's a little shorter, it's getting about 240 foot candles. I have it in a glazed pot. And other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. My Florida Beauty, my red Heart Philodendron, and my pink princess. Those are the three I wanted to talk about and update you guys with. I haven't had any major deaths yet with any plants, so the hobby is keeping me sane through all of this madness. And I hope you guys got plants, because plants help me get through a lot of things. So at that point, I just want to end it at that. Guys, thanks for watching. My name is Gerard. Once again, I'm an exotic plant collector. And keep growing.